Hello, Leos. Welcome to your month of November Zodiac reading. Okay, so where do I start with you guys? There's a lot of powerful energy. I'm going to read off some of your channel messages, but I do want to mention that birds might be they will be very important for you in November, listening to them, paying attention to what you're thinking about when you're when you hear them, what you feel when you hear them. We do have the Raven card. You guys want to look up what a raven means, okay? What it means spiritually. Some of you guys may have a raven totem or a crow totem. You guys, this is very regal. I'm getting like every movie that's kind of timed in an older like setting. They gave me Game of Thrones, Jon Snow, and check this out. Right? That energy with the ravens, the crows, right? The crows. This regalness, they gave me the show Rain. You guys want to watch the show Rain? That one really stood out. They even gave me Chronicles of Narnia, like some other real, ish. But this is very regal, you guys. Very regal. I don't know what more to say. And it's ironic that she has this lion because you guys, Leo, the lion, right? You even have the lion showing up at the bottom of this deck. Time to act. So it's time to step in your power. Look, time to act. It is time to become a great leader. It's time. It's time. Okay? I also want to show you this before I forget it. At the bottom of the deck, you guys also have the door, right? And look, if you look closer, there's a skeleton in the mirror of the door, the reflection of the door. And you also have the key. So you guys have the door and the key. And when I saw these cards, I thought, wow, fitting, right? Fitting. That's what they just said, fitting. It's almost like you have everything you need to succeed. You have every single thing you need. The door is there. You have the key to open it. What's stopping you? So you have the door, you have the key, and you even have the knowledge. Knowledge. Let me connect. I just heard let me correct. Interesting. Let me connect above and below. Let the knowledge of ancestors flow. And this is knowledge from ancestors, especially with that being in the back. It's like someone watching over you, something that's unseen. You have this unseen ancestor I'm hearing an ancient ancestor watching over you with this cloak of invisibility. I feel that they're using birds as messengers to kind of guide you, to give you messages, wisdom, to kind of urge you in the right direction, okay? It's almost like, it's kind of like rain. In this show, Rain, there is this energy, this deity that she knew existed, but she didn't know who it was. She didn't know what happened. There's something guiding you. They just said guiding light. There's something that's guiding you, and specifically for this pile. Why did I say pile like it's a pick a card? Maybe there's a pick a card you guys need to watch, but specifically for you Leos, I do feel that this has to do with an ancient ancestor of yours. And I'm not talking about your grandma, your great grandma. I'm talking about your great 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 grandma or your great 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 grandpa. It's something like that back to when people were royal. So I would not be shocked if one of you commented and said, hey, I know my bloodline and we do have royal blood in my bloodline, or something like that. Some of you guys could actually be getting DNA tests or finding your family crest or something like that, finding out that you're connected to something royal. This could even be spiritual royalty. But you have the crown. And the fact that you have Elizabeth and the lion, come on. Elizabeth and the lion. This is so much power. And you have prosperity here. You have the Wiccan witch, religion, occult worship. This is old. This knowledge, this book, this reading feels very ancient. It feels like someone old is coming through to help you and give you ancient knowledge and to help you stand in your power. I'm also hearing that there's something that you guys have been worried about. They're showing me that unnecessary fear card in one of my decks. It's like there's something that you've been worried about that's not it. It's almost like they're saying you're worrying about it for no reason. It's not going to come to pass. What? Come to term? That's strange. is something that you guys have been fearing over, worrying about. And I'm hearing them say you've been seeding this root of fear, this seed of fear. You've been worried that this hasn't happened. And so, like, they're saying it's so enmeshed in you, this fear, that it's, playing out in your dreams. They're saying you need to, I'm hearing extract that, like, take that fear out, like, it's strange. It's weird. It's like they're showing me someone cutting a piece of cake, and maybe they don't like icing, and they're kind of like taking that icing off of the cake so they can eat the cake. They're also showing me someone like performing surgery. I know that sounds so strange. Sorry, guys. You may hear my dogs growling because they want my attention. But it's like say there's surgery, right? And you're cutting something to get something out. And I mentioned this in another zodiac signs reading. It's like Underworld. If you guys have seen some of the Underworld movies, it's when Celine has helped, I forgot his name, but when a bullet or something went through their body and Celine would go through and cut, or she put her hand through to remove whatever it is that would cause infection, and then their wound would automatically heal. That's the vision they're showing me. It's like you're cutting something to remove something off so that you can be whole, or so that you can have that piece of cake. It's very strange. But this is very old, and I don't think I've ever had a reading that felt like this. It feels really regal. It feels old. It feels Shakespearean. It feels, I don't know, it feels strange. It feels like they're playing like old music. That's strange. Like, oh wow, and they're even showing me people dancing. You know how people would dance and they would hold, like, they would have their hand out and they would do like this. I don't know how to explain it to you without showing you guys. It's, oh my God, it's very old. It's like they're showing me a woman and a man dancing, right? They have all these men lined up on one side, women lined up on the other side. Both the women have their one hand up, the man has one hand up, and they slowly go around each other dancing. It's old. This is kingdom, castle, queen, king, old. This is how old this reading is, like the energy that's coming through. So I don't know what all that is about. But you guys needed to know that. This is back when they used to poison people, when they used to like try to get to the king or the queen or the princess or the prince. This is that, like the royal court. This is like, they're showing me a game of chess. Yeah, so this is very regal. It's very royal. This is about you accumulating knowledge in a certain amount of time that's going to help you to succeed. I'm hearing that some of you guys might be anxious and nauseous about something, and they're telling you, do not worry. This is so unnecessary. You're going to be perfect. For some of you, this kind of makes me think like a film, like maybe there's a film, a movie, something. It's kind of gloomy. It's just an old setting movie. It's gloomy. It's giving me rain. It's giving me Game of Thrones. It's only Chronicles of Narnia because of the lion. I mean, it's underworldish. Like when they talk about the ancients in that movie, the ancient vampires and wolves, it's something about the ancient energy. And we do have let the knowledge of ancestors flow. Let me connect above and below, let the knowledge of ancestors flow. And I think that's exactly what's happening, and how they're kind of lighting this. You see, there's something, it's like this little lantern. They're saying something about a lantern. Yeah. It's like lighting the way, light the candle. That's what they're saying, light the candle. Something with knowledge, being enlightened. Birds communicating with you to give you a message, cautioning you. Sometimes people see ravens and crows as omens, but all birds are messengers. And it's really a shame that crows and ravens have this bad connotation to them, and so do black cats, just because they're black. All right? Just because they're black, they have a bad connotation to them. But if you watch them, they're interesting creatures. Like, I know a couple of times that I've been getting a lot of symbols with crows. And they're so interesting. They're so intelligent. Each time I see one, they have like something in their mouth and they're eating, or they're calling out to another. It's like, don't take this in the wrong way. That's what they're saying. Don't take it in the wrong way. You guys are afraid of nothing. And what's wild is they're even telling me that you guys could actually be worried about something that is unnecessary for you to worry about, but there's something else that you actually need to be paying attention to. It's almost like it's like a game. It's almost like Reign or Game of Thrones, where they think it's one person who poisoned someone, and they're putting all their energy and attention on that person, but what they don't realize, over in the corner, so and so is doing this. So they're saying you need to take all your power back from all different lifetimes, and you need to regain control of your mind, body, and soul. You need to be in alignment, because they're prepping you for this position of authority, this position of power. And they're saying, what will you do with your power when you have it? That's your karma. Whatever you do when you receive this crown and when you receive this key, when you receive this crown, when you receive this key, when you receive the knowledge, when you receive the prosperity, what will you do with it? It's very Hierophant and High Priestess energy. You have the Wiccan Witch, and it says religion, occult worship. And this is giving me that. Like, this queendom, this kingdom that cannot be knocked. Something that's connected to they said hierarchy. It's something that's connected to religion and queendom. Think of the UK. Think of, the Queen, and then you have like the Catholic, church. There's something there with all of that energy that's coming through. But they're saying the religion, occult worship, it's power, you guys. This is something so powerful. This is you leading huge packs of people in some type of way. And it can even be that this ancestor that's trying to communicate with you did this. It may not be to this, the same scale, like, okay, I'm leading a whole kingdom or queendom, although you never know. It's something there with that, though. They're preparing you for leadership. They're preparing you for power. But you will be challenged. You will be tested when you have this. Will you get distracted? Will you use your power for bad or for good? And I know sometimes we don't want to talk about bad or good, but there is good and evil in this world, and there's everything in between, right? Because humans often are a little bit of both. I don't believe there's a such thing as a perfect human. You have people who really try hard to do good, and their intention is to do good, and they have pure hearts. And yes, you do have evil-hearted people as well. People who don't like seeing good in the world. Those crazy people, the psychopaths, the murderers, those people. You have a lot of energies here in this world. But no one is perfect. Not even the good. So in this reading, it's strange. They're showing me this woman. She's kind of the center of your reading, so I'm going to move this over. They're showing me her sitting on this throne and just contemplating whom to trust, what knowledge needs to be gained, how to move. It's like a chess game. It's very strategic. I wouldn't be shocked if the Queen or King of Swords came out with the Hierophant or Higher Priestess. So let's get your tarot, since we keep talking about this. This is very regal. I almost wanted to use a totally different deck for you guys. I think I might. I was going to use this deck, but I feel called, I'm going to get a deck that's all the way at the bottom. This is crazy. And this is why I tell people, and maybe you guys needed to hear this. Whoa, they're telling me to show you that. Wow. Hold on, you guys. They're telling me to share this with you. When tarot, with tarot and oracle cards, specifically tarot, I always tell people, follow your heart, pay attention to what you're guided to, because different tarot decks hold different energies. And some of them work well with your energy at a certain time, and some don't. You may buy a deck and you use it for 2 years straight and you love it, and then all of a sudden that third year, it's like you don't resonate with it. It's about you guys making wise investments. Look at this. Let me show you something. Like, this is deep. You guys have gift. Remember I said cake? Someone might give you a gift, lend you money, or help you in some way. You could get a cash bonus at work. You have natural talents, gifts, and abilities just waiting to be discovered. Explore them, because this is how you're going to lead. Look, you have the Justice card. Something in your life needs to be brought into alignment in your life. Your career may be in law, such as police, military, and courts, or the criminal justice. Be sure to be honest and ethical in money matters, or you'll face the consequences. Your power, how you use your power. This is all regal. I'm telling you, it's regal. Invest wisely, and also invest your time and energy wisely. I want to show you this. Prosperity. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. I do feel like this is like ancestral inheritance. All right. Actually, they're telling me, Tay, I just heard this. Tay, read the channel messages before you get into the tarot. They literally just called me by name. So my angels are on one right now. Okay. They're helping me to structure because there's so much energy in this reading. So, okay, we have Eventually by Tame Impala. That song randomly shuffled, and I thought that was interesting. What stood out to me is, but I know that I'll be happier, and I know you will be too. I have the Regal Lion, and then that's when they say Chronicles of Narnia. They show me that scene with the lion talking to the kids, which I'm sure has happened throughout the movie. I haven't seen the movie, so they're just showing me the scene where they're on the beach, okay, or by the water. And then we have Change for the Better. And then they specifically showed me a golden crown. Okay. And then I heard blue, gold, and green. 1, 2. The numbers 1 and 2. Blue, gold, and green. And then as soon as I got blue, gold, and green, they said sapphire, gold, and emerald. Gemstones, right? And they showed me this regal necklace. And it really makes me think of like kings and queens. Now, ironically, I just chose a deck that has the peacock, which has all these different colors, right? Okay, let's see what else. It took a lot to wear the crown. That's what I heard. It took a lot to wear the crown. Those who wear the crown hold great responsibility. So use your power wisely. Stand in your power. Lead from the heart. Use your power for good. Remember that knowledge is power and is key. You've been given the key and the crown. The key and the door. Then they said rain the show. The song Starry Eyes by Cigarettes After Sex played. I don't know if that means anything. But when that played, I saw the scene from the Romeo and Juliet movie with Leonardo DiCaprio when they first meet. And isn't there like a fish tank in between them? And they're kind of like walking and looking at each other like slowly. They showed me specifically that scene, okay? And if you think about it, that's kind of regal too. They both had high power, right? So there's something there. And then they said forbidden love, otherworldly love. And then they took me to the underworld, Celine and Michael. Okay. Victories that you aren't always given credit for. That's what they just said. Victories that you aren't always given credit for. And then they just showed me like a feminine queen who wasn't given credit for something that she helped with. Maybe I'm hearing military power possibly because she was a queen. She wasn't a king. Now they're showing me a queen that's trying to become a king, like someone who's trying to get rid of the gender role, but back then. So that's kind of interesting. Okay. Victories that you aren't always given credit for. They also said old royal names, like Victor, like Victoria. So your reading is going to connect possibly with another zodiac sign. So if you look at the name of the readings that I've like posted, like you might see, this is Leo, right? I might name this Leo and the Queen, or Leo and the Lion and the Queen and the Raven, or something like that. If you go back and you look at the other zodiac signs, if you have any of those in your birth chart, like as your moon rising, go look that up, especially if you have Scorpio. Okay, because this is going to connect in some type of way. But I heard old names. So you have Elizabeth, you have Victor, Victoria. Think of those names. Alexander, Alexandria. They're giving you all of those names. It's very old. So maybe some of you guys have names like that, or you're connected to someone like that. It's deep. And I don't know why. They just gave me a vision of Prince Harry, right? They're showing me him and Meghan. It's kind of like that. Like you guys, I know it's like far-fetched that, okay, how are any of us royal? I'm hearing royal by Lord. How is it any of us could be royal? But there is something like that. Like who would have thought Meghan Markle, who's from LA, would have married, you know, and not from anywhere bougie in LA. I think she's from Ladera, if I'm not mistaken. How did someone like her end up with the prince? You know, how did she end up with a prince? It can happen. So there's something here about royalty and bloodline and things that are destined to link up. They had a soul contract together. It doesn't matter what position, what status you're in. When you have a soul contract with someone, it doesn't matter what age they are. It doesn't matter what nationality they are. It doesn't matter what sex they are, what gender they are, how much money they have or how much money they don't have. When you have a soul contract with someone, you're supposed to partner up with that person in this lifetime. It will take place. And if you think about it, a lot of people did not want those two to be together. One, because she was already married before. Two, because she was mixed. She's black, right? And so there's this energy of unforbidden. It's like, yeah, hold on. Why do they say unforbidden? So you're trying to change it. I'm hearing change the narrative that we could be together. It doesn't have to be this old school. It doesn't, Celine and Michael. I know that's such a wild, weird thing because I'm referencing characters from movies and comparing it to a real life scenario, but it is that. It's, you know, he left that world to protect his wife and his children. And that's honorable. That's a true leader. He didn't care about, you know, the royalty and all of that. He cared about his family. And that's what makes someone a true leader. That's what makes someone a good person. And I'm pretty sure his mother will be super proud of him. And I'm pretty sure his mother is guiding him and watching over him. See, that ancestor that's guiding you and protecting you through it all. Royalty. I'm hearing I got royalty and loyalty inside my DNA. Kendrick Lamar. This is symbolic. You may have to fight for what it is you love or who it is you love. Of course, this legal, because some people take this around. It has to be legal. We're talking 18 up. This is the energy of, I'm hearing not surrendering to the world. Not succumbing to the world. Not letting the world change you or dictate what it is you do in your life or who you love or who you are. This is you saying, I'm going to do things. I'm hearing My Way by Frank Sinatra. I'm going to do things my way. I'm going to follow my heart. I'm going to lead with integrity and dignity and honesty. And I'm going to be loyal. I'm going to be intelligent and clever about everything I do. I'm hearing I will have discernment. So that's why you have the justice card, right? Because you would hope that a judge or someone in the justice field would be neutral, right? You would hope that they would seek out what's good. Now, that doesn't happen in real life, mostly. It's sad. But we're hoping here that there is a neutral approach. Wow, they just said opponent. That's interesting. A neutral approach to how to handle things. That's not biased. It's not greed-driven. It's not power-hungry. It's not led by ego. It's led by purity, to help others, to have safety, to protect those that you love, to protect and defend, right? That's what it's supposed to be. Not to harm. This is deep, you guys. So another channeled song you guys have is American Money by Borns. I had never heard of that one before either. But American Money, well, I want to change this. These aren't channeled songs. These are random shuffled songs that came through because you guys know when I channel music. When I channel music, it just comes out of nowhere. But these songs are songs that randomly played when I was getting ready for your reading. And they told me to tell you guys. So, yeah, I want to make that clear. There's a lot of being clear when you speak to others, being assertive when you speak to others. You guys also have Lilith here with the repressed desires. The beginning. That's what I just heard, the beginning. The beginning and the end, the beginning. All right, let's get into this tarot. This one's deep, you guys. Whoa, I don't even know what to say. It's very Seven of Swords. That caution, the Raven. Who are they warning you about? Because it's like you're focused, you're worried about something else. And they're saying you're so worried about this, but you really need to be paying attention to this. What is this? What does Leo need to know for the month of November? I'm hearing you shall reign and I will reign. It's crazy. I'm getting someone being, is it pledged in? What is it that happens when people are, oh my God, I'm not even getting the word. You guys, in November, you're going to be called to watch movies and shows that are all about like royalty and old settings, regalness. There's something about that, learning about things like that, knowledge. Gaining some type of knowledge from it. It could be signs in these movies and shows for you that your ancestors and angels are trying to give you. Specifically an ancestor, but like I said, you actually might find a family crest or something about that, or where you're from. Could be symbolic. You may feel I'm hearing you may feel guided to visit that place. Whoa, the Chariot. Look at that. Jeez, look at that. Success. I'm hearing like horns. This is so regal. I just said I'm hearing horns and look what comes out. Oh my God, Archangel Gabriel. I'm hearing the trumpet like dun 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 dun, like someone's here. The announcement of someone is here. The king, the queen has came back home, and they're being it's or someone who's supposed to be king or queen, the princess or the prince. It's like the royal wedding. It's that. It's like oh my goodness. It's kind of like you're being pledged in, like you're taking a vow, an oath. There you go. You're taking an oath to stand in a certain position, to hold a certain power. It's like I pledge allegiance. It's, swearing on the Bible in court. It's being baptized. It's something that you're pledging your all to, giving your commitment to, you guys. This is so poetic. It's like a book. Okay. Clairaudience on point. Okay, so we have Archangel Gabriel here with the Judgment card. And this is Archangel Gabriel raising these people from the dead. This is a book of Revelations. Strength card. Look at you. This is the final judgment. This is, the lion. There's a hybrid being in the book of Revelations. I'm telling you, the Bible is interesting. The book of Revelations has a hybrid being. If I'm not mistaken, there's a lion that's hybrid in the book of Revelations. They, of course, and they're not going to say, "Oh, the hybrid lion in the book of Revelations." No, but we're going to look it up real quick. You hear those birds talking? That's all symbolic. Let's see if we can find out some information on this, because I do think that's interesting. Lion human hybrids? What? No, we're not talking about that. Let's see. So that could be Lyran. You guys could be connected to some Lyran energy. Revelations 5:5-6. Full of eyes, the lamb being slain is a lion conquering. Okay. The lion. You guys want to look up the lion in the Bible. This is deep, you guys. A lion in the Bible. Lion with wings. Is there something there with that? I'm pretty sure there is something about a lion or some type of hybrid being in Revelations. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, you guys. I am not giving up on this because you guys need to know this. So. Yeah, it's like it talks about an apocalyptic kind of energy. Let's see, what is this about? Ay, ay, ay. This is why I need to keep my Bible near me in my readings, because I swear there is something in the Bible. It talks about these beings. If any of you know what I'm talking about, let me know, because... Oh, who are the two beasts in Revelations? Okay, so furthermore, the revelation Daniel 7 of 4 beasts comprising a lion, bear, and leopard. Okay. Then there's a 7-headed beast, and then there's same feature. Okay, what about, I could swear, you guys, I could have sworn there's a lion. Maybe I'm tripping, you guys, but go look that up. Do more research on that, because I am pretty sure there's like these mythical animals in the Bible. I'm not even BSing you. Like I can't remember where this is, and unfortunately the online isn't that trustworthy with information. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Okay, living creatures. Okay, let's see. Hold on, you guys. I think I may have found something. Yeah, it's kind of connecting to like Greek mythology. So some of you guys could be into the study of that. They just said Kabbalah. Oh, wait. What is it? Kabbalism? I can't remember. They're actually telling me that they wanted me to use a totally different deck to clarify this. And I don't have that deck anywhere near me. Like, it's in a totally different room. And I think that's quite interesting that they would want me to use. I think it's a Kabbalah. Like, it has angels in it. You guys are connected to the Bible. It's strange. This is old. You guys have religion, occult, and worship. Duh. That's why. Okay, so this is weird. Guys, this is really old. This is like I don't know. This is strange. This is a really strange reading. Hold on, you guys. They're telling me to keep going. The Merkaba, the chariot, stop. You guys, I'm reading this, right? And if you put in hybrid creatures from the Bible, it says the living creatures, living beings, right? Under Wikipedia. Of course, this could be edited, but I want to show you this. It says, I want to share this with you. I can't show you it. The book of Ezekiel. Okay, so it says, hold on. There are described in the prophet Ezekiel's vision of the heavenly chariot in the 1st and 10th chapters of the book of Ezekiel. References to the sacred creatures reoccur in texts of Second Temple Judaism. In rabbinical, Merkaba chariot literature, in the book of Revelation, in the New Testament, and in the Zohar. What? Oh, this is wild. The chariot vision, they have paintings over this. Ezekiel vision of the 4 living creatures, Ezekiel's chapter, are identified as a cherubim. So those would be like little angels, right? Who are God's throne bearers. Cherubim as minor guardian deities of temple or palace thresholds are known all over ancient East. So, okay, so each of Ezekiel's cherubim have 4 faces. That of a man, a lion, an ox, and the eagle. Isn't that the world card? Wouldn't that be connected to the world card? If you guys need to look up the history of tarot. You guys are going to find that interesting. And its symbols. That's the world card, you guys. It's like heaven. The description of movement differs from that of the seraphim. The seraphim angels. Ooh, that's a higher one. Okay, in Isaiah's vision, who have an extra set of wings, giving them the ability to fly. These are hybrid beings. So this being has the face of a lion, an ox, a man, and an eagle. Y'all, this is wow. They have eyes all over, front and back. This is deep. Merkaba related texts. They want you guys to look that up. Okay, look, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so let's see. Oh, so this came out, I'm guessing, while I was talking or reading. Okay, so you have the Eight of Wands. This is weird, you guys. This reading is really trippy. I almost want to stop it and come back. Not because it's negative. It just has a lot of energy. It's very intense. So I would feel that those who are watching this specific Leo reading, you are very spiritual, or you are at one point very religious, or a little bit of both. You may have even had a past life that's very ancient, and you have angels that are watching over you, but and this ancestor. So you have the Eight of Wands. This is fast communication. Archangel Gabriel is a messenger, and you even have this, which makes me think of like Hermes. So with the winged crown, so you have fast communication coming through from the heavens. Merkaba, Archangel Metatron energy. I'm going to get that deck. I know I said I wasn't, but I'm going to get it because I feel that you guys need to know about this, and it's only right. It's only fair. All right, Leos, we're back. So I thought that deck was going to be really hard to find, right? But I prayed and I said, okay, give me that deck. If you guys really wanted to be seen in Leo's reading, show me that where it is. And no lie, it was right there at the top. And I don't recall it being at the top because I haven't used it in a reading before. So this is deep. This was definitely meant for you guys. This tarot deck, I feel like you guys need to know the name of this tarot deck. It's called Angel Tarot by Travis McHenry. And this, even the painting, the look of this is your reading. It's very old. It's old. Okay, what is Leo? Let's bless these cards, Holy Spirit, because they've never been used before. Holy Spirit, may these cards be used for the most purest, holy love and light. May they help us to know what needs to be known for the sign of Leo for the month of November. What is happening? Can we get some clear messages here? Why do we have the Seven of Swords? What are you guys trying to mention, say? Look at the birds. Why I say look at the birds? Do you hear the birds? Man, energy is weird here. Okay, Three of Cups, the right hand of God. So this says, I don't even know how to pronounce that name, but it says fame and renown. Whoa, influences, commerce, voyages, and great discoveries. Fame and renown. Okay, so renown influences, renown influences. Okay, this is a leadership. Okay. Right hand of God. What is this? Michael. The Emperor of Michael. Like unto God. Political authority. Gives safe travel and protects against conspiracies. Y'all, this is weird. Safe travel, the Chariot, the Merkaba, Sacred Cube, Metatron. Authority, political. We had the Justice card earlier, and now we have the Judgment card. King of Wands, Daniel. God, the merciful judge. Look at that. Eloquence gives answers to those in doubt. Answers, messenger of God. With Gabriel here giving you these messages. A judgment. This is also rebirth for you guys. Rebirth for you to step into power. The initiation. Look at this. The star. That's you guys. I always think of the star. Of course, Aquarius represents the star card. The star card is represented by Aquarius. But I also see Leo as being a bit of the star card. Someone who's seen as a light. So that's why you are the sun. The sun is a star. So this says clemency and equilibrium protects against attacks in the courts. Stop. Courts. Okay, what's going on? This is like the Council of Light. Something deep, you guys. What is this? Six of Swords, the gentle god, Anil. Perception of unity protects against accidents, heals the sick. So you guys are being protected via travel. Commerce. Yeah, they're saying, with the Chariot here, they're saying drive safely, drive slowly, drive safely. With Archangel Michael, that's what I'm hearing. Archangel Michael here as well, protecting you. They want you to be in a calm energy in the month of November because there's just a lot for you guys. You guys might be reading a lot about the Bible, about occult symbols, Greek mythology, angels, archangels, all of this, the Merkaba, higher knowledge, higher wisdom. I'm shocked the High Priestess is not out here, or the Hierophant. So we have the Tower. Look at that. The fire of God, disruption, warns of disasters, aids in transformation. See, they're protecting you. The caution is you're worried about something else. I'm telling you, you guys are focused on something else, but there's a totally other different situation that needs your attention. It's going by unseen. And they're cautioning you. And even the raven is out making noises, cautioning you. So pay attention when you guys hear birds. And it's like, the messenger. We've been talking about messages coming to you. And this knowledge card, it says, let me connect above and below. Let the knowledge of ancestors flow. And that's what's coming through. So you guys may have an actual letter, some type of message that's going to come your way in November, possibly spiritually and physically. something that's hidden, something that's unknown, but they're also protecting you. They're telling you to drive safely, you guys. Drive safely. Do everything safely. What is this? The Four of Pentacles, God liberating the oppressed, Mizrael. Self-atonement, cures mental illness, deliverance from persecution. Yeah, for they're protecting you and they're healing you as well. So this could also be Archangel Raphael coming through. Wow, you guys, this is deep. Let's get to more, just because. What is this? Omeal, Ace of Wands, it's a new beginning. The patient God, fertility, multiplicity, protects against despair, helps one be patient. Being patient in traffic, being patient in your journey in general. Because even though the Chariot can represent some type of vehicle, it also represents your own body. So sometimes your body needs to rest, needs to take a break, needs to slow down. What is this? God sunk above all. Isaiah? I don't know. Page of Pentacles, loyalty and allegiance, friendships and reconciliation. Reconciliation, the Judgment card, rebirth, blowing the horn, this flute. Look at how they're both kind of in the same way. You see this? Look at them. Look how they're both doing this. This is what your angels are doing to you. Songs could be symbolic. I'm telling you, it's like they're sounding the horn. They're getting your attention. That's to give the attention that something has arrived. And we have the Six of Wands, victory. Bingo. Bingo. That's the mic drop. God who took evil. Longevity, protects against infirmities. Wait, I'm sorry, infirmities. Why did I say that? Infirmities. So longevity protects against infirmities. I wonder why they put that on this card. And this is a caduceus. That's crazy. That's a caduceus-like wand. Wow. I don't know if you guys can see that. Ay. Get into focus. See, look at that. It's like a snake with wings. The Six of Wands is victory. The Six of Wands is victory, guys. Ten of Pentacles, you guys are going to be very well-to-do. Very much provided for. I mean, this is happening. And you're being protected. Your home, your car, your loved ones, you're being protected. But there's something else. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. I want to know what's hidden from you. What's this caution? Look, Ten of Cups, family. Wow. And the dog is barking. Look at that. You got the Queen of Pentacles. It's all to get your attention. There's something that they're trying to get your attention. I'm going to close the door and see what happens. Okay, let's see what else you guys need to know. So this has to do with family. Ancestors. Family tree, family crest. Oh, royalty. Remember I said that? What is royalty all about? Think about it. They cared a lot about DNA, legacy, who would hold the crown, you know, who has children with who married who. It's that. It's this family. This is your family tree, your legacy, something that you're needing to look into. Clarify the Seven of Swords. The Sun. So we get all these. That's you. That's the other star. The Sun is a star. This is success. You have the Six of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, the Sun. To clarify the Seven of Swords, so what's not being seen is that you will have this happiness. You will have this joy. You can and will have this. It's like it's slowly sneaking up on you. I don't know. This is a horrible way to describe it, but you know, remember I mentioned Underworld. It's like when the vampires are out and about and slowly the sun comes up and they start rushing. But it's also that scene when Celine finally is able to feel the sun and not burn. When you're finally able to feel the warmth, that happiness, and not wait for the other shoe to drop. That's this. I can finally feel safe and secure knowing that I am protected by divine beings. That my guardian angels, the archangels, and my ancestors are protecting me. Even from the things that I cannot see. They're protecting me and they've got my back. I will be victorious. I am victorious. This is spiritual authority. This is spiritual royalty. Someone in your bloodline did something very heroic, something that maybe they even sacrificed their life for. Their good karma is touching you. You are divinely protected, like this child on this horse. So although they're saying what you don't see, what's hidden is all this joy and happiness and prosperity that you can have, that you will have. But there's something else that you are worried about that it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary for you to worry about. Then they're saying there is something in the corner that you aren't seeing clearly. That is something you actually need to be worrying about. You need to be focusing about. But guess what? They've got it under control. I want to dig. I want to know, what is this that you're not seeing? That's what I'm trying to get from them. But it's almost like they don't want me to know. What is this that they actually should be focused? Well, no, they're saying you shouldn't be focused on this. It's almost like they're saying they don't want you to focus on, they want you to be observative. There's a difference. They're saying not focused, but observant. That, okay, this is hidden. This person or thing isn't what they say they are. But I am divinely protected, so I'm not going to put all my energy on that. I'm going to put my energy on being this leader. I don't know. It's strange. It's like the queen that knows, the queen or king that knows that they have, adversary. It's like this opponent. You know you have this opponent, but you're not worried about this opponent because you know you are so divinely protected. It's crazy. It's almost like, yes, I know that they're against me. Am I worried? No. I'm unbothered. Strange. What is this about? I just want to know. Knight of Pentacles. The Emperor. Whew, Jesus Christ. Is this the Emperor? Hold on, you guys. Let me make sure. Is this the Emperor? No, I think that might be the King of Cups. Okay. So there's King of Cups that's coming in. Ace of Swords. Clarity and Truth coming in. The Wreath. Look at the crown. Look at the crown, yo. Look at that. The gold crown and the green. Remember, I had a vision of the gold crown and the bird. The messenger. Jesus Christ. God, what is this? Four of Cups. You're being given an offer. You're being given something. This is strange. What is this? There we go. There's the Emperor. Did not speak him into existence. Ten of Swords. Endings. Backstab. Being betrayed. They're warning you. They're warning you. It's caution, the raven, an omen. The bird is a messenger, but you are not thrown. You are not wavered by this. It does not affect you. You know that this enemy exists, that what their intentions are, but in a way, it's like, you are so highly protected that even the unseen can't touch you. I'm hearing Psalms 23. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy staff, thy rod comfort me, or something like that. That's so bad. I usually know that by heart. But there's so much energy here, you guys. Like, this is deep. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of my enemies. Whew. Options. Offers. Taking that leap of faith, going forward. Going forward, leaving this past energy behind. This is like you knowing that this position of authority, you're going to have haters. You're going to have naysayers. You're going to have people that aren't going to like that you are the king or the queen, the emperor, the empress. They're not going to like that you've been anointed, that you've been chosen. This has been given to you. This is inherited power. This is inherited wisdom. This is inherited spiritual authority. For some of you guys, inherited royalty, actually. But this Emperor is here. This King of Cups is here. What is this? The Fool card. It's interesting because a fool is sometimes being naive, not knowing any better, right? It's like, I'm just going to blindly go into this, jump into this. And there's an innocence about you that's coming through that your angels are acknowledging. And they're saying, look, we want you to move forward freely. We want you to embrace this energy. We don't want you to be so hell-bent on finding out who all is against you, because there's always going to be people who don't like you. Always going to be people who are going to say things about you. But you guys need to move forward authentically. Be in your power. Live in your truth. Be observant. So people may think you're a fool, think you don't see, but you do see. It's like that animal that's in the woods, right? What are they called? Well, they're saying stag, but I'm not really thinking of a stag. I forgot what they're called. But they're showing me this animal that looks so innocent, so naive, right, to what's going on. It's eating from the grass, and it doesn't even see that this bigger animal is trying to go in, is trying to hunt them to kill them. But once that animal makes a sudden move to go in for the kill, that the innocent animal moves out the way. It's like, I knew you were there. I knew you were there. This is chess. You guys are playing chess. This is strategy. 3 of Cups, celebration. Everyone, I just heard everyone knows. I don't know what that's about. Look, the High Priestess, there she is. The High Priestess in a movie line. She knows what's hidden. Works for the royal court. Warns them, cautions them about things that are to take place. Whether they're plagues, wars, enemies. You guys, your angels are giving you messages. They're telling you to lead. I'm hearing lead by example. Follow our lead. We will tell you who's for you, who's not for you. We will caution you. We will send you messages. We will help you to see what is hidden. We will give you knowledge on things that you do not understand or know about. We will whoa. I just heard we will to be with you. I was talking about angels. It's almost like they separated that. Like, that's a whole nother, you guys want to look up the different types of angels, because I was getting that was just guardian angels, but I just heard like archangels, we will to be with you. Like, we will be with you as well. Different type of language. I'm telling you, this is higher connections. This is channeling archangels and guardian angels and seraphim angels and cherubim angels. This is different. This isn't your ordinary reading. This is not your ordinary month. Leos, November is very spiritual for you. It's all about learning about spiritual knowledge, symbols, the occult, learning about these angels. They could be giving you messages via music. I think I mentioned it already. This is you standing in your power as the emperor. I'm hearing I'm not wavered. I am unmoved. You will not move me. Even with what's hidden, even the moon will not make me afraid of the unknown. This is deep, you guys. This is strange. It's beautiful. It's hauntingly beautiful because it's so old. This is an ancient reading, and I don't know what to even name this. I mean, I don't even know what to call this. This is powerful. Let's get into your last cards. So, wow, I don't even know. This is deep. So we have date. How do we go from all that to date? Okay, so you guys could be going on a date with someone. A lot of you might want to hear that. Okay, let's talk about like simple things. That forbidden love, that soulmate, soul contract, judgment card, love, disguise. That goes right along with invisibility, authenticity. So something's hidden, I'm hearing like going, kind of like how some celebrities do. And I think I've read that kings and queens sometimes would disguise themselves, especially if there was like a war at hand and, it's like hiding. That's strange. Something's hidden. Grounding. Yeah, you guys need to work on grounding your root chakra. We have a lot of things about money, gold, prosperity here. Royalty. Not letting people know. Oh, right hand. Remember we had a card that said right hand? Not letting what is that saying? Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. So it's like, don't let everyone know what you're doing. And that was usually the consequences, that's usually what brought down a king or queen. That they either underestimated someone that was in their court, or they shared too much, they trusted someone, and it's that energy, like someone was hidden. But for you guys, it's like you have these guardians, these angels that are protecting you, and they keep telling me Rain. That I don't know if it was the first season from Rain where she was being protected, given knowledge by some type of energy. So you guys are protected in your reign, in your authority. In this lifetime, you guys have a lot of protection, even from the things that are unseen. You just need to stay grounded in an alignment to hear the messages, the omens, the signs, the symbols that are being given to you. Protect your prosperity. Don't let people know what you have. It's simple. Don't let people know the power you have. You don't have to reveal everything. Don't show your cards. It's chess, right? It's a game of chess. It's not checkers. This is chess. Harmless. I'm telling you, it's like I'm focused over here. Think of when a bookshelf, right? A wobbly bookshelf. You have all these books trying to fall over. And you go to catch it from the left side, right? And you think you've got it. But as soon as you bring it back into center, into alignment, something on the right falls. And it's like, damn, I didn't pay attention that was hanging off. It's something that you're focused on one thing that's totally harmless. And over in the corner, like I keep saying, over in the corner is something that's brewing that you're not seeing. But at the same time, your angels are saying, hey, you don't even need to worry about it. We want you to observe it and be aware of it. But we don't want you to be depressed or scared or nervous about it because we're going to handle it. You need to know that you are protected. You have protection from all sides. I just heard east, west, north, south. They just showed me someone in the middle with like swords just fighting all around them. So like they're standing there and you have all these like knights like fighting around you. They're showing me that scene from Game of Thrones. Do you guys remember the scene from Game of Thrones where, oh my God, which season is that? Where the Queen of Mother Dragons, she's in the middle of this war, right? And they are losing, really. Out of nowhere, her dragons come. They take her and they take off because they were trying to kill the queen. But out of nowhere, here comes her help. Here comes her guardians. So it's like we see everything that's happening. We will not let you fail. That's what I just heard. We will not let you fail. The full moon is significant for you guys. The moon, you have the sun, you have the star. Energy peak, harvest, blessings, achievement. Yes. Your blessings are protected. Your prosperity, your 10 of Pentacles, your 10 of Cups, your 6 of Wands, your victory is protected. Your crown is protected. You guys might even feel called to cover your crown chakra. We do have this cloak. Think of like Harry Potter. Now we're talking about Harry Potter. Remember when he received that cloak of invisibility? Who gave him that? Who was gifting Harry Potter the what was it, Magus 20 whatever, the special broom? Who gifted Harry the cloak of invisibility? Help from other realms, unseen help, protection from forces that are against you. This is very Harry Potter. It is a little bit with that. But you guys maybe feel called to cover your crown more. The more you go out, especially in November, you're going to feel covered. Feel covered. I just heard covered by the blood of God. Oh, yeah. Okay, so like in the Prince of Egypt, right? They would take the blood of a lamb and they would mark the doors. They would be covered from this illness. You guys had something about an illness, so protect it from harm. Protect it from this illness, that the plague may pass them. Wow. The chosen ones. Jug. Lighthearted, carefree time. Aboard. Okay. They just said aboard. Something with a boat. I just heard all hop aboard. Is that from a movie? Why are they showing me that movie with Tom Hanks Is it animated where he's on a train? I've never seen that. I've always wanted to see it, but I just never saw it. I've never watched it. You guys might feel called to watch that maybe towards the end of November is what I'm hearing. That's so random. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Bingo. Strength. Peace. Archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. The door and the key. Tankard. Is this a tankard? Tankard. Celebration. Joy. That's what I just heard. Joy. May peace be with you. Celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Being protected, even in the feast. Being protected. Not waiting for the other shoe to drop. It's like, I know that life isn't perfect. I know that no matter how good I do in life, I may have enemies and naysayers. That is what other people's opinion is not my responsibility. It's none of my business what people think about me. It's none of my business. I just need to be observant and pay attention to who's around me. I know that I'm divinely protected and watched over. And I will lead. Time to act. Whew, it's time to be the great leader. This is so amazing, you guys. It's time for this new adventure. A new adventure. New adventure. Think about everything I've said in this reading. Go back and watch it several times because I feel like it was so much. And tell me what you think. I didn't even get one of these for you guys. Let me see. One more. One, please. For Leo, for the month of November. They're saying this reading is going to connect with another time frame. Like, so maybe, I don't know if it's going to be December or another month in 2022. But this reading is going to pick up, is what they're saying. What is this? Dragonfly, you bring light to this world. Don't let others dim your light. You bring light to this world, Dragonfly. It can be a sign from them. Trink of 5, manifesting money and income. Woo, 555, that's also change. 10, completion. Yeah, you guys, money is coming your way, prosperity, lots of it. Gold, golden. You are golden. Remember that. All right, have a good one, Leos.